Tesla in Israel, Operations and Entry Strategy. Tesla will enter the Israeli market by first establishing a vehicle manufacturing facility near Tel Aviv. This facility will begin production of the new Tesla Model 3. In addition, Tesla will acquire the battery swapping stations that were formerly used by the now defunct Better Place Electric Car Company. These stations will be retrofitted and updated to comply with Tesla technology, allowing for economical Tesla battery swapping to meet the time-sensitive needs of travelers. In addition, the stations will be expanded and upgraded to include Tesla superchargers, available for use at no cost to the Tesla consumer. This will be an excellent option for those drivers who have a 30-minute time span that they can take a break from driving in order to recharge their vehicle. In keeping with its current business model, Tesla will open a network of company-owned showrooms and service centers in upscale, high-profile areas throughout Israel. These showrooms will facilitate sales of Tesla's leading-edge proprietary technology vehicles, as well as provide service and maintenance for existing Tesla owners. Tesla will utilize a geocentric approach to staffing in Israel. This will allow Tesla to ensure that the best people are employed in key positions throughout the organization, regardless of their nationality. This policy will enable Tesla to build a team of international executives who are equally comfortable working in a number of different cultures, and will help to build a strong, unified corporate culture with a well-trained management network. The geocentric staffing policy will support the value creation desired from the pursuit of experience curve and location economies, as well as the multidirectional transfer of core competencies that Tesla desires to achieve. The use of a geocentric staffing policy may also reduce cultural myopia and enhance local responsiveness. Tesla will recruit for all management positions in its Israeli facilities from across its network of Tesla facilities across the globe, in an effort to place the best people in each position at its Israeli facilities. In addition, a special emphasis will be placed on recruitment of management personnel from Israel. The pool of former Better Place employees will have the experience gained from working with an electric car distributor and may be able to help Tesla avoid some of the pitfalls that doomed the Better Place organization. These new hires will spend time in existing Tesla facilities learning the Tesla culture and way of operation. They will then bring that knowledge back to Israel, along with the managers transferring from other Tesla locations for implementation in the Israeli facilities. All levels of employees in the Tesla operation will be given the opportunity to work in other locations around the world in an effort to improve their knowledge and understanding of the Tesla advantage. Line employees, as well as employees in the Tesla showrooms, service areas, and battery switching stations, will be made up primarily of Israeli citizens. This will help to ensure that culture clashes are minimized between employees and customers. In addition, any managers who work in Israel from other countries will be comprehensively trained and prepared to deal with the cultural differences they can expect to face in Israel. Support systems will be put into place to ease their transitions and the transitions of any family members who relocate with them. In an effort to realize location and experience curve economies, Tesla will maintain a degree of centralized control over its Israeli production center from its headquarters in California. However, due to the need for local responsiveness to address the requirements of the Israeli government for vehicle standards, some operating decisions will be made locally in Israel. This will have the added advantage of allowing Tesla Israel to develop their own skills and competencies that can be applied across the globe to improve the overall Tesla organization. This will require a high need for centralization for operating in some areas, as well as a high need for decentralization and operation of other areas. Coordination of efforts will be key. Tesla will cultivate a strong corporate culture and work to establish and promote cooperation between divisions. Tesla will enter the Israeli market as a wholly owned subsidiary, utilizing a transnational strategy. A Hofstede score of 54 indicates that Israelis are not a very individualistic society. From this, we infer that Tesla should be successful distributing the same model vehicle in Israel that they distribute across the rest of the world. However, there will need to be some customization to ensure that the vehicles meet Israeli government's particular standards. This will enable Tesla to reap the benefits of global manufacturing while reacting to pressures for local responsiveness. Utilizing this strategy will enable Tesla to take advantage of cost reductions from economies of scale to the extent that raw materials used in vehicles can be procured along with those the rest of Tesla's manufacturing facilities need. Tesla will leverage skills and core competencies developed in subsidiaries across the globe and transfer them to the Israeli facility, enabling them to earn a greater return by utilizing knowledge gained from experience. Global learning based on the multi-directional transfer of skills between subsidiaries and the corporate office will continue to improve Tesla across the globe. In addition, Tesla will be able to utilize standard primary activities regarding design and creation of vehicles to keep costs down and support value creation. The manufacturing facility outside of Tel Aviv will be a greenfield venture, allowing Tesla to customize the facility to their exact specifications. The implementation of a local manufacturing facility will help keep costs down and add value due to location economies. Transportation costs and fees related to importing ready-to-sell Tesla vehicles into Israel would simply be added cost, providing no additional value if Tesla were to choose not to produce vehicles in Israel. Tesla's network of company-owned showrooms and service centers will serve as a catalyst and positive example of how fun and social responsibility driving can be mutually compatible and will serve to educate Israeli consumers. Tesla also creates value by the operation of mobile service providers. Mobile service providers will travel in an especially equipped vehicle to a Tesla owner's home or place of business, enabling the owner to avoid the hassle and time-consuming task of taking their vehicle in for service and basic maintenance. Tesla will acquire the battery swapping stations formerly owned by Better Place. However, ownership of these stations was dissolved in the bankruptcy process, and Tesla will purchase the property and facilities and upgrade them to fully meet Tesla's needs. Tesla's operation as a wholly owned subsidiary will allow them to fully utilize the competitive advantage based on their leading-edge proprietary technologies regarding vehicle design, powertrain technology, and battery technology. The subsidiary will also support the realization of location and experience. Israel has a stable political environment that is favorable and supportive of foreign direct investment in their country. By offering incentives and benefits, they encourage international investment through grants, reduced tax rates, tax exemptions, and other tax benefits through the law of the encouragement of capital investments and industrial R&D. The Israeli economy has operated under a free trade agreement with the United States since 1985. Foreign direct investment in Israel reached $4.4 billion in 2009. By 2011, it had gained to $10.8 billion, and by 2013, it had reached $11.8 billion. The IMD Global Competitiveness Yearbook in 2013 ranked Israel first in the world for its central bank policy. It has been in the top 5 for the past 4 years as a resilient economy. The WEF Global Competitiveness Handbook in 2014-15 ranks Israel first for annual percentage of change of inflation and 6th for investor protection out of 148 countries. Israel operates under sound macroeconomic strategy, and a relatively conservative approach drives its banking sector's strategic decisions. These factors drive Israel's strong economic performance even during the recent global economic crisis. Since 2004, Israel's growth rate has exceeded the average growth rate of all advanced economies, and in 2009, while most of the rest of the world was experiencing a decline in GDP, Israel's grew by 1.1%. Israel is surrounded by very unstable Middle Eastern countries. The threat of terrorism is high, and the unrest between Israel and Palestine is a constant threat. Currently, tensions are high between Israel and Iran regarding Iran's nuclear capabilities, and an agreement pending that would limit Iran's nuclear potential. Any of these unstable situations could flare up at any time, resulting in an unfavorable business environment. Israel allows 100% foreign ownership in companies, so a foreign company may incorporate as a local limited liability company in Israel and own 100% of the shares. All companies in Israel must register with the Registrar of Companies and the tax authorities. An Israeli lawyer is required to verify the registration documents and complete the process with the company registrar office. Monthly income reports and employee tax reports must be submitted, along with National Insurance Institute reports and value-added tax reports. Companies must submit an annual corporate audit to the Israeli government. Israeli law requires employers to contribute a fixed percentage of an employee's salary to Social Security as well as health insurance, and to submit withholding employees' contributions and remit them along with the employer contribution to the National Insurance Institute. In 2014, the average Israeli salary equaled approximately $31,680 US per year. Israel has a creative, diverse, highly educated, and skilled workforce. A normal workday in Israel is 8 hours, with a rest period of at least 36 hours on Friday, Saturday, and/or Sunday, depending on the employee's religion. Employees are also entitled 14 to 21 days of paid vacation each year. This is dependent on the number of years the employee has been employed by the same employer. After working for 3 months for the same employer, an employee is also entitled to 9 paid religious holidays per year. Employees who work on a holiday are entitled to time and a half pay, or may take an in lieu of vacation day. Once an employee has completed a year of work with the same employer, he is entitled to recuperation pay from the employer. Recuperation pay is paid once a year, sometime between June and September.